So, hello, dear friends. Today we are going to have a debate conversation lesson. So, let me first give you the question. The statement is parents should take parenting lessons before they become parents. Who wants to support this and who wants to oppose this?
I want to support.
Daniel, you should oppose it now.
Okay.
You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to get ready. Your time is going. Go ahead. And it's going. Time is up. Klim, start, please.
Okay, let's start. So I support the idea that parents should do parents courses before making children, because in my opinion, it is like investment in your future. If you want to get a real good result in the future, it is super necessary to know something about how you will communicate with your child. Daniel, you support this idea?
You already finished?
No. Okay. Also, I think that it will be much more easier to communicate with the child if you will be like a friend for your child, and your knowledge will help you to solve so big amount of problems from which faced big amount of people now, a big amount of parents nowadays.
Okay, that's it. Daniel, oppose his ideas.
Okay, so I think that all the parents know how to take care of their children biologically, because this is done by nature. It's like where all animal and cats know how to take care of their kittens. Okay, that's all.
Okay, what do you have against him, Klim? 1 minute, go ahead.
It is so interesting opinion, Daniel, but you should agree with me that nowadays modern people like you and me are like children, because in the past time our parents or our grandparents were much more confident and much more smart in our age, and that is why I support the idea that parents courses are super necessary for everybody.
Okay, so Daniel, start. Why do you think this is not a good idea? Go against him. Do not give up. Come on.
I disagree.
Okay,
Because
you disagree. Why?
of course, because this is my mission to be disagree, first of all, of course. And the second
To disagree.
is to disagree, yes. And the second is like today we have a lot of places where children can live if their parents didn't good parents. I don't know what to say because I'm a child and
Okay, so if you
I
keep saying that you are a child, you will never grow up.
yes, yes.
Daniel, it is so interesting fact that in my age I'm also a child.
So
Nothing will change.
So Daniel, you gave up?
I'm giving up. It's like song from Linkin Park.
Shame on you. Shame on you. You shouldn't have given up. Okay. Okay. So let's see then. I'm gonna give you another question then. It's going to be about education, but think about good things, Daniel. Okay.
Good things of education.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you to tell good things, good reasons, and stay very strong to defend your mission. Okay.
Right now, okay, education. So right now, we have a lot of cool place where we can study in.
Come on, I have not asked you a question. I'm asking you next time when I ask you a question, be more critical thinker. Okay.
Okay. It's like okay, now I understand you. But okay.
Okay. So college should be free for everyone who wants to attend. Who wants to support this?
I think that we should change our position, yes,
Okay.
in this round. So Daniel will support this idea, and I will ignore this. Oppose this idea.
Okay, let's go. You have 1 minute to prepare. Go ahead.
Can you help me? College, in your meaning, what is the level of education?
Higher education. Higher college, university.
University, it is also college.
Institute, yes, everything. The next education after school. You have 38 seconds.
Okay.
$15 seconds. Three seconds, and Daniel start.
Okay. In these days in the world, we have a lot of children who lives in family and their parents didn't have a lot of money, so they don't have money. But a lot of these children are smart, are very smart guys without money, so they can't study in college for money, by money, because they can pay, but they still smart. And this is why I think college needs to be free for everyone.
Okay. So,
okay, it is so interesting opinion, Daniel. Thank you. But in my opinion, this education program will be so expensive for government. Let's imagine now in university study 1,000 of students. It is a big amount of people, yes. But if we change the education program in country, this amount will rise on the level of 2,000 of people in one university, and of course it will cost so big money for government. And in my opinion, government could spend
5 seconds.
could spend this money for more
0.
for important things. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Daniel, his point is that the government spends a lot of money and they waste a lot of money on some people. Just be faster, okay?
But this thing is
Start. Start.
Okay. This thing about money is a really interesting area too, but people who in government are smart guys, I think, and they understand that if this is good investment in the future, because a lot of guys in college in the future can be can create something new through the government, like spaceship or something like this, and governments are going to have more money in the future. They just need to spend money for the children.
Okay, Daniel, it is also so interesting idea, but in my opinion, super smart citizens for all government, it is not a good thing, because if everybody will have a real good level of education, these persons will be so smart, and it is so hard to manage smart people in one country. Yes?
Yes, of course.
And what is your point, Klim?
My point is that big amount of smart people in a country, it is bad idea, because government will face with big problems in the future.
Okay. So, what do you say?
What can I say?
Yes.
Right
Go
now, Clean talking about not good a country. I don't know about what he said. So, and I'm talking about good countries that people, the government loves the people who live in this country. So in good countries, good government, the government going to understand that this is good investment, of course, in the future. So it's
okay.
like it's a hard question.
Okay.
What is your point against Clean?
Against Clean. Like this is зависит.
Depends on.
It depends on from government, of course.
That is it. That is it. I'm gonna give you next question. Please get ready. Write down good reasons and give me 5 seconds to prepare something else. Okay? So, Klim, Daniel, do we have a deal? Give me a second. Next, we are going to talk about entertainment and technology. Okay? So please write down at least 10 good reasons.
10.
Give me a second. Reading books is better than watching TV. You just prepare, please. Give me 5 seconds.
Daniel, you will support this idea or not? Or you
About
should oppose it?
About reading books is better
Yeah.
than watching movies. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to support this idea because last time I support idea.
You want to support this idea,
Yes,
yeah?
His support ideas. Yeah, I want to.
Okay, are you ready?
I
No.
think.
Okay. Mike, you will give us time to prepare or not, or we should do it right
Go
now?
ahead, go ahead. Of course, no, go ahead. You have 1 minute to prepare. You have 1 minute to prepare.
A question about books? Yes, I don't know. Yes.
Yes, just a question about books.
Okay.
Why reading books is much better than watching TV? It is our question, yes?
Yes, yeah, of course. So, Daniel, you are going to support it, and you are going to support. Daniel is going to oppose it, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Go ahead. Okay. Okie dokie. Who can start?
Daniel, yeah, let's start.
Yes, I can start. So
Go ahead, start, please.
My opinion is that movies are more fun. Watching movies are more fun than reading books. First of all, after is then you watching movies, it's more relaxing for you because when you read the books, you still have you still need to have education a little. You need to learn to read and you can read. And when you watch movies, you just can have eyes and see something and hear something. Okay, and you can't read books at night because this is bad for your eyes. Of course, watching movies at night is bad for your eyes too, but reading books at night is more bad. But it's worse for your eyes.
Okay, how many ideas you said it is much better for our eyes? It is idea number 2 that it is much
Fun.
Repeat?
It's fun and not a lot of ideas. I think 4 ideas I said, not 10.
Okay, I think that we should say only 1 idea, and the next you say 1 idea, and the next I say 1 idea.
Okay.
It will be much more interesting. Okay, so idea number 1, that it is more easier to find content for you using TV or net. I could explain you. If you want to find a really good book, you have two options. The first option is that you could buy this book, and option number two, it is that you could take this book in the library. And in my opinion, it is not so easy than use your personal computer or mobile phone. What you will say?
It's not easier or more easier.
It is much more easier to find content in TV or in YouTube, for example.
It is easier.
But I think I'm not understand you, but
I think it is very hard to access books, to find books, but it is very easy to go online and find a video in the program and watch it on YouTube and somewhere else.
Okay,
they are more accessible, more available. What do you think?
Yes, of course, it's right. And in this thing, but Klim need to be он должен быть согласен же с выражением, то, что читать книги лучше, чем смотреть фильмы.
Sorry?
Клим же согласен, да?
No.
No, he is saying that it is better to watch movies and TV. And you should say no.
My mistake, sorry. I live in two worlds. And
you're like, hello? Yes. What day is it? Is it Sunday? Okay, go ahead. Okay, so please tell me, why do you think it is a bad idea to watch TV programs or something else?
Because when you watch TV, you can start to be a little stupid. So, and you need to read books, because when you read books, you still have you how to say?
Yes.
You still get a little education, a little level of education, just because you're reading. You can understand how to words, how to write some words or something like this. You can understand something new about world.
Okay, I understand.
That's because you're reading books. And this, okay, that's all.
Okay, and
what do you say?
My second idea is that reading books, it is expensive thing nowadays, because TV is a free source of information. But if you want to find a book, okay, I support the idea that you could use the library, but it is so hard nowadays to find big libraries in your area. And the second option is that you will buy this book in special shop or in the web, and the prices for good books in good quality is so high, in my opinion. In my opinion, that price in a normal book nowadays in Russia is on the level of 300 or 500 rubles. And I think that not all citizens in Russia could buy a big amount of books on this price. And
it's more affordable, right?
Yes, and of course, in Russia, the prices on books is so cheap. But I know some guys who live abroad in other countries, and the prices in England, for example, for books, on books is much more expensive than in Russia. What you will say, Daniel?
Okay,
What is your
first
support?
of all, I'm sorry for my lights.
It's okay.
Blinking a little sorry. And after this, we all have a phones, and in these phones we have a lot of apps, and a lot of these apps about books. So we can read books in our phones for free. Or it's like TV nowadays. It's cost good TV. I think I don't know what's cost of TV, but I think
Imagine.
it's. I think more than 48,000 of rubles. Good TV, really good TV, and you can buy just ebook, like I have here. We can see, but I'm going to.
Okay, you can ask. You can for example lend a ebook reader from your friend, so he doesn't read it anyway, right?
Yes, of course. And a good ebook costs like 15 or 20,000 rubles. So it is less than TV. So you can just buy a book and download of all of books from internet. And this is first
Okay,
of all,
Okay.
this
What do you
is
say?
you are also right, Daniel, but another fact is that reading books take a really big time for everybody. And nowadays we live in so fast world, and everything changed so fast. And for this world, it is much more interesting to know new information in a very short period. For example, you could watch a really good movie, and you will lose 2 or 3 hours. And for good book, you will lose 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. What do you say?
no, of course, this is right. But for me, I read it on the books that really interesting for me, and it's like not a lot of time too, like not 2 or 3 weeks, like 1 week. So, and I think reading books is not for it's for more for relaxing, like you see it before you're going to sleep, and reading. This is good for your mind, and it's good for your health, because when you are before sleep, like watch movie like Deadpool, I don't know, you you just not going to sleep. And
Okay.
Maybe Daniel, but my another idea that it is so interesting information that we live in so modern world, but there are a lot of people who couldn't read books because their education level is so low. It could be used to African countries, and for these people, it will be much more effective watching TV movies, because not all books translated in African language, and these type of people will lose years for understanding these books.
What do you think?
Okay.
You pass?
No, 1 second, I'm going to pass.
I think that you could use net. You could.
This is not pocket. It's not like track.
It is okay.
Okay. So let's move to another. Okay, to another
Okay.
topic.
You just kill me.
Next one is going to be about school, about education. It says single gender schools are better for students. Single gender means like in one
Girls and
school
boys.
only men study, in another school only women studies. Which one is better? Men or women? Male or female? Or both of them together? Which one is more? Who supports this single gender?
So I support, and Daniel will
Opposes.
oppose it. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead,
okay.
Daniel. You have 1 minute to prepare. So, Klim, you support it. You say, yes, it is better. Daniel says, no, it is not better. Okay, let's get started. You have 1 minute. Time is going. You have just 1 minute to do this task.
Я опровергаю, да? Окей.
Yes.
You опровергайешь, yes.
Опровергаю.
Ты опровергай и Klim опровергает. So, you have 30 seconds. Time is up. Let's get started.
Let's start. So in my opinion, single schools for boys
Single
and
gender.
single gender schools is much more interesting and much more effective for modern world. And the first idea is that it is better for socialization process for everybody. Because when you will educate with another gender in the future, you will not would not face with the communication problems with the women, in my opinion. What you will say, Daniel?
What do you say, Klim? That it should be single gender, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel.
Okay, I think that school doesn't need to be single gender.
Does not have to be single gender. Why?
Yes, because people need to learn to communicate with other people, with people of another gender. Because for guys, for men in 5 class or 4th class, this is hard to talk with girls. I understand this. I learned this in my childhood. And if they didn't if they didn't start to talk with girls in childhood, this is going to be hard to talk with girls in their life. It's like going to be hello and they just can't talk with them. So those guys are going to be single for all their life. So this is going to be sad.
Guys, can you help me? I support the idea that boys and girls should educate together. Yes or not? Single. Single. It is.
You should. Come on. The situation with Daniel is repeating for you. Come on.
Okay. My idea that single schools is much better for such religions like Muslims, and I think that for these religions, it is super necessary that girls and boys should educate separate.
Okay, so, like support it for all people. Okay, you can say if you study with girls, you should always choose girls and go on. But if you are studying alone, you do not have girls to chase. So you like fully focus on studying and learning and go become successful. And especially when you're learning and your job is to learn something, get a knowledge and very deep understanding of some subjects. So you do not have anything around you to distract you. So that is a good reason why you can go to single gender schools. Okay, one reason, for example.
Okay. And That idea number 2.
Let's
Single.
listen to let's listen
Single.
to Daniel
Okay,
and come
okay.
back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Think about your idea, Daniel. What do you say about this?
For me, school is a place where you study to not subject. You study to understand world from different sides, like from technology and like physics, biology, and another subjects. So
you also understand life, right?
Yes, life. And to understand life, you need to understand what kind of people we have in the world. So, and if you're going to talk only these boys, you will understand only the boys, like only cars and football.
Okay.
And so, and
anything else?
No, I'll just say.
Okay,
And
Klim, what do you say?
Okay, single gender schools it is something about investment in the future, because if your son or daughter will educate in single gender school, they could spend their time on maximal concentration on education, because they wouldn't lose time on communication with another gender, like love stories in teenagers period. This period is not good for people who have a really high aims in their life.
Okay, Daniel, what is your position?
My opposition is like girls and boys always going to have some love stories, but it's not going to be at school, and they're going to talk after school. So, and they just
exactly, which means they do
can...
not spend that studying time at school on girls. But you can say,
No, I want to say that, like, they don't have time to do their homework and going to have bad
great
marks.
idea. And I also one more idea for you, Daniel. For example, if you say if you are a man or if you are a person and in the real world, you cannot live always with men and with boys, you need to interact with a lot of women. So in this case, if you are only going for 11 years at school with boys, and when you are put at work somewhere in the office where like 20 women are around you, so you do not know how to communicate and you lose yourself. And if you did not learn from the very childhood how to control and take control of everything, you grow up, you will not be successful at your job, and you will feel a lot of high pressure, and you feel out of control. Do you understand? So you can repeat my words in your own words, okay? After Klim, go ahead, Klim. What do you say? What do you say against Daniel?
Okay, so in my opinion, for boys, it is super necessary to educate in a single gender school, because when these boys will spend 11 years among another boys, these will improve their character, temper their character, because the rules in men's community is much more harder than in mixed community, when men and men and women in one community.
Okay, Daniel, tell my words.
I forgot them, but I have another idea. It's
Go ahead.
like when you're a child, it's time for love stories, and for this, because when you're adult, you don't have time for this. You need to create your career, and you don't have time for
So
love
many good
stories.
ideas. So many good ideas coming. Okay, what do you say against this, Clem?
Repeat, Daniel, please.
What do you say against Daniel? You don't have memories.
No, I'm repeating. It's like when you're a child, it's time for love stories, because when you're adult, you don't have time for this, because you need to create your career.
Now you're an adult, Clem. Tell why he is wrong. And why you still have a lot of time.
In my opinion, in my child opinion, I say this.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I have an interesting idea. I think that first love is super important for everybody, and this first love, you would not forget any. You would not forget your first love, because it is super. It is like magic. You will think about this girl to your grandfather period, I think. Do you have a girlfriend, Daniel?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I think
that is why he's supporting.
Okay, everything will change in the future.
Okay.
I'm not going to do this because I have friends who have relationships, and they're like always, hey, you're shit, no, you're shit, and they still together. This is very it's hard to understand. So they still together because they always has like some.
Of course, the biggest part of relationship of your friends nowadays will
end very soon.
Yeah, will end very soon, but it is super necessary period for girls and boys, because it is something like super important step in your life. After this step, so many things will change in your head, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I admire that in the future you will find a really good girl.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to tell you about my friends a little more. It's like I'm sitting next to them, and always they have a fight. Let's say like this. I'm sitting like this, and I'm watching I watch about just like about TV series about don't know.
I think all of us have such funny friends, and I could give you a really good advice in the future. The amount, the indicator of clever guy. It is much more interesting and much more effective that you will face one or maybe two real good women in your road, and these girls will help you to improve your life, to develop. And I think that amount, it is not it is not the indicator of coolest guy in your
the amount of what? The amount of girlfriends.
Yeah, it is not good.
Yeah, of course. So
because
less than 3, that is worse.
Yeah, big amount of girlfriends will
give you headaches.
Yeah.
Daniel, learn a lesson. Okay, keep waiting, be a good boy, and become like maybe a superstar, and Angelina Jolie will marry you, you know?
Okay. Hello,
Next
Margaret
one.
Robin. I can play the guitar.
Look, guys, next one is going to be the last one and a very interesting one. It's about life. So humans should not eat animals. Who supports this? Who says animals shouldn't eat? Let's Danielle, you say. Support. Why? You think and humans shouldn't eat animals. And Klim says why we should eat animals. Let's get started. You have 10 minutes to prepare. 1 minute. 10 minutes to prepare. You have 1 minute to prepare. Go ahead. Write down something interesting if you have in your mind. So after 1 minute, it's already 60 seconds. You have 30 seconds left. You have 10 seconds left. Okay. 5, and let's get started. Daniel, you will start. Go ahead.
Okay, so animals are cute, so you shouldn't eat them because they're cute, and that's all. And they are alive, so they're alive and cute, so you don't need to eat them.
Any good reasons?
No, what is this?
Okay, we were eating steaks yesterday.
I'm eating some meat
How do you
today.
dare? Okay, go ahead, Colleen. Why do you say we should eat them?
I think that we should eat animals because meat of animals, it is super important part of nutrition for all humans. Natural meat could give to humans super necessary proteins, super and vitamins, and that is why eating. If you want to be healthy, you should eat meat.
Okay, if you don't eat meat, you die. Eat meat, you die at 40. Okay, yeah. Daniel, tell why you don't think so. Go ahead. Time is going.
So today we have a pretty good level of
technology, science,
of science technology. Yes, so we can create all vitamins from meat in not meat, so we can eat meat
synthetically.
Yes,
in the laboratory.
We can eat good synthetically. Of course, this is really it's have a really big cost. Yes. But animals are cute, so don't eat animals.
Okay. Okay. Everybody know that nowadays there are a lot of animals on our planet, and if we wouldn't eat them, if we wouldn't eat them in the future, these animals will eat us because their reproduction system is much more effective than
humans. Yes. Okay,
and so that is why we should eat them now.
Yes,
for our future.
to support your point. For example, recently, literally today, I think yesterday, I watched a video in Canada. There are a lot of boars, like wild pigs, boars. They're pretty big ones, and they are coming eating, for example, a lot of farm animals like cows, sheep, and other types of cattle. They're eating all of these things, and most of them are digging under the ground, eating the crops of farmers. So it is like pretty disgusting. And now these, like, for example, citizens and villagers are going after these birds. They are killing them, they are shooting them, they are hunting them, they are building walls to protect their crops and farms and animals and cattle from these wild boars. So you're right. So you can use this one to support your idea. Daniel?
Daniel, I recommend to you to do a really good homework. And this, I did it, and this text was about soya meat and California startup which produce soya meat.
We did together, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you,
Daniel is
do you
still
have my
like
link?
in a lower level, so probably after 1 or 2 months we'll start the same kind of lessons with Daniel.
But it was a really interesting information for me. I don't know why, because we did a lot of homework, but this information I could use in my everyday life, and I discussed about this with my colleagues. It is so interesting.
Okay, Daniel, what do you have about this? Do you have anything against it? What do you think we shouldn't eat animals?
Animal cuteness, so I
Come on,
don't know
okay, any good
how to say,
reason?
because I love meat, so I eat meat all the days.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining and having an amazing lesson.